All right. Okay, so I have a new computer. I've had this computer, but the other one I usually use and have been using is my work computer plus everything else I do on the computer. So you might be dragging the video to skip. That's my guess. So I have this computer. I've had this computer for a long time. No, not a long time, a few months. And it has nothing on it. So maybe that'll help the skipping of the video. The extender did not help. So today I'm going to call the cable company and see what I can do to maybe do it through the wall, like a hard wire, instead of using the Wi-Fi. And I'll call it a day. So if this video skips, just do the sun salutations that are linked below, which I did 10 years ago for my job. And it's basically the same thing that we do here. The only difference is that I changed up the words a little bit to make them more precise on how to have the mind and body connect. And I've learned that over 10 years. And actually, so this is 255 YouTube Live yoga routine. And doing this every day for 255 days, I've learned a lot on how to teach, what words to use, what words I was using that were kind of vague and didn't really mean what I was trying to say. And through this process, I learned how to target down what I want to explain. So we're just going to jump into it today. And eventually we'll get back on track where I'm doing a quote or philosophy of yoga and bringing that in. But I want to do that at the end. So this is a bump in the process of me and my family moving last week and having a new place to do the yoga. Actually, I have nowhere to do it except my living room. So everything I had in my garage is basically set up here. These are still on the floor because I have a picture to put here, but it's not going to be these. This is my living room. My wife wants to put a picture here. I don't know. She told me I could put this picture up, but she's just saying that to be nice. Been married a long time. Been with her 20 years. She don't mean what she says. So we're going to do the 2-minute sitting meditation where you're focusing 100% on the breathing and you're watching yourself breathe. And you watch yourself breathe by focusing, already breathing automatically. So you let go and just watch it. And what will happen, most likely, is your mind will wander and you'll start to think about other things. When you realize, hey, I'm not thinking about my breathing. Don't judge it. Just bring your focus back to watching yourself breathe. Or you can bring the focus to the tip of the nose and watch the air go in and out, in and out. And remember, you're already breathing automatically. So you're just going to let go and watch it. And many times we'll start to control it. And when you realize you're controlling your breathing and you're inhaling and exhaling and you're doing it, just let go and just watch it. And then in yoga philosophy, there's no you, there's no watcher, there's no thoughts. So the you dissolves, the notion of the you, which is just the collection of thoughts of the you. The focuser dissolves, and you become the energy, so-called energy, that we label as focusing. So in a roundabout way, you become the focusing. You dissolves, and then you're in the present moment. You dissolves. So let's go ahead and begin. We'll do the 2-minute sitting meditation. Can't speak. Then we'll stand, and as you stand, and you adjust, you keep your focus on the breathing. See, that's one of the words I used to use. I used to use the word awareness instead of focus. And I realized, no, it's actually focus, not awareness. Awareness is what happens when you focus. Blah, blah, blah. I'll explain all that at the end of this whole series of 365 days of doing yoga. And then we're going to do 2 sun salutations, mountain pose, and then we'll end it. And that'll be it. And I cannot find my clock. Don't know where it's at. So I have to use my phone. So let's go ahead and begin. I found my pillow. The pillow's over here. Feels a little brighter. Could be this Big Bird shirt I have on. But it does feel a little brighter. Big Bird. I used to love Big Bird when I was little. I always wanted to watch Big Bird, Sesame Street. And always, this is before cable. I always wanted to catch Saturday morning cartoons with Scooby-Doo. And I never did. I don't know why. Just never breathing in a sitting pose, seating pose. Here, back is straight. This is the easy pose. So this is the modification of the lotus. So palms are to your knees, maybe in your lap like this. Maybe you're leaning back. It's okay. Maybe you're against the wall. Maybe one leg is out. Just get comfortable. It's very important to get comfortable. So even halfway through this, if you need to adjust, go with it. Keep your focus on the breathing, and then you start to feel it in your back, and it's starting to ache a little bit. Just adjust. Don't stick it out. Remember, 100% focus on the breathing. When your mind wanders, and if it does, don't judge it. Just bring your focus back to the breathing. Let the you dissolve, the focuser dissolves, and you become the focusing. 2 minutes. You're going to go ahead and stand up. And even while you're standing up, it's part of the yoga routine, keeping your awareness on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but of breathing. And then those thoughts dissolve, the you dissolves, the focuser dissolves. So I'm going to go to mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. And you're lengthening up. So you can think of a string on top of the head. You can't see my head. So, but you're going to pull yourself up. Maybe I'm cut off. Am I cut off? I don't think I'm cut off. Pull yourself up, lengthen up, and then let the bones sit on top of each other. You're finding that stability in the skeleton that threads through the skeleton that allows the skeleton to stand. And then you're going to let that stability transfer into the mind, and then allows the mind to be stable. And that link of that stability that threads through the body, threads through the mind. And then you become that stability. The mind and body become one with that stability. And that is yoga, the oneness. I'm not sure, I can't see. I don't know if my head's being cut off or not. That would be terrible. Let me see. Let me see. Keep your awareness on the breathing. Put on my glasses. This is professional. If you want to do yoga, no, my head's not cut off. It looked like my head was getting cut off. If you want to make professional yoga videos, like I always say, do the opposite of what I'm doing, boom. You got a professional video. Tap into that stability. Become stable. Become one. Just like a mountain. Mountain pose is, in a way, symbolic to becoming one. A mountain is one with the earth. You are too. Your body's the earth. Actually, science says body's part of stars, stardust, or whatever it says. You are part of one. You are part of one, capital O1. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back, reaching out, keep the back straight. And then you're going to go down where the body allows you to go. You're not going to pull yourself down. You're not going to push yourself down. You're not trying. You're letting go of try. No effort. No tension. If you feel any tension in the lower back, just release it. If you feel tension or stretching in the hamstrings, just release it. Now, although you'll feel that, you still want to release it and become one with the pose. So let go of trying, let go of effort, let go and become one with the pose. So although you're going down, you feel a little effort, you let go of that effort. You become one with the pose. In this pose, you're letting go. Just letting the body go where the body goes. You're learning how to let go. That's what you're learning on the yoga mat here. So when you're off the yoga mat, you're doing the same thing. You're letting go. That doesn't mean you don't try, but you try in an effortless way. Going with the flow. Head is dangling. Arms dangling. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. You'll arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. Inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Push all the air out. And then you're going to arch the back. Raise the head. Inhale. Inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can. And again, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. Then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Push all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Push all the air out. Then go ahead and release the breathing. You're still pulling yourself in and down, forehead's going to the knees. And then you go ahead and release. And although you're pulling yourself in and down, you're letting that effort dissolve. And you're becoming one with the pose. So it's no more effort. It's no more trying. That dissolves. Now, of course, you may still feel you're pulling yourself in and down. That's okay. That's where you are. Accept. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back. Knees to the floor. Hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching. Head is up. You are pushing into this pose, but again, same concept. You're pushing, and then you accept where you are, you settle, and then you just focus on the breathing. Then although you're pushing, that pushing dissolves. That trying by letting go. Let go of effort, let go of trying, let go of judgment, let go of trying to be somewhere, and just accept. So although you evolves, does it happen all the time? No. Depends what pose. Because you're accepting. And then you're going to go to it goes up. Get the leg as straight as you can. This pose is a little bit longer than we usually do. The back is straight and you're reaching out. You're elongating the back, stretching out the spine. And accepting and just focus on the breathing. If it's too much, just bring yourself out of the pose and go back into the low lunge. This is the high lunge. Now you're going to go to downward dog. You're going to bring the right foot back. Arms are straight. Legs are straight. Tailbones going to the ceiling. Heels are towards the floor. And you're pushing into the pose. But you're only pushing to the spot right before you settle, you accept, you focus on the breathing. Now, although you're pushing and you're trying, you let go of that. Once you accept, you let go. You let that effort dissolve, and you become one with the pose. There's no more effort. The mind and body is connecting. And wherever you are, push a little bit more. Let the head dangle. And you slide into the upper dog. You drop down to the knees and the chest. You slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor. Palms are to the floor. You do the best you can. So technically in the upper dog, palms and tops of the feet are the only things touching the floor. Mind and body's not connecting, and you're just doing this. Doing yoga is when the mind and body connects. Then back to downward dog, pushing into it. Now this time you're really, really pushing into it. Arms are straight. Legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling. Heels are towards the floor. And you are pushing into the pose. But you're pushing only to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot. Thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. And wherever you are, push a little bit more. If you feel like you shouldn't, then don't. Listen to yourself. You're becoming your own guru. I don't want to be your guru. I don't want to be your teacher. Together, man. Left foot is up. We're doing yoga together. You got to learn to be your own guru, your own teacher, your own leader. So when you're off the yoga mat, you're trusting yourself. That's what you're learning here. Knees to the floor, hips are pushing forward diagonally, back is up. Now you are pushing into this pose, but then you're settling, accepting, and focusing on the breathing. So if you're enclosed and you're feeling like, man, I'm not doing this great, nope, that's judgment. Get rid of that. That's not what we're doing. Letting go of judgment, letting go of effort and trying, letting go of all that stuff, accepting, and just focus on the breathing. I do wish I had my clock right there because keep on looking at the time. I've looked at the time, knew what time it was, put it down. I was like, oh, wait, I don't think I remembered. What time was it? I don't know why I did that. Now, high lunge, curl the toes under the back, knee goes up. Get the leg as straight as you can in the back. Back is elongating, so it's stretching out. We'll stay here longer than we usually do. We usually use this as a transition pose. We're going to do today. We're going to focus on the breathing. Now, you feel a little unstable here. Go with the unstable. That's yoga. So you're going to tap into that stability of going with the flow. So stable is not meaning the body is still. If you're one with everything, everything affects everything. So if you're moving a little bit, that's all right. Go with it. That's true stability. Flexibility. Stability. To work together. Now standing forward bend. Right leg is up, nice and easy. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Get all there out. And once all there leaves, you just watch yourself breathe. Now in this pose, you're pulling yourself in and down. And once you release, the pulling and the pushing down really goes there. It'll let you push yourself. It pushes you out of the pose slightly. Be aware of that. Let that happen. When you exhale, the belly goes in, and you move back into the pose. Let yourself breathe. And turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Exhale. Then you're going to go to mountain pose. Now, we have one more sun salutation. And this time, move through it faster. You're going to focus on the breathing. Now, this is how the sun. It's going to be an open pose, closed pose. Open pose, closed pose. And the breathing is this. When you're opening up, you're inhaling slowly. And then when you're closing up, you're exhaling slowly. Inhale, exhale. Open, close. Open, close. And you watch that breathing. And remember, in yoga philosophy, there's no you, there's no watcher. I mean, some say there is, but I'm telling you, the way we're going to do it is we're letting go of thoughts. A watcher implies that there's something, these thoughts, collections of thoughts, and you're letting the you dissolve, the watcher dissolves. You become the action that we label as focusing. So you're just going to become focusing. You become the watching. And this is what allows the sun salutations to be the form of a moving meditation. That focus point is the breathing. And it's very important because when you get off the yoga mat, you move throughout the day. You're staying focused. That's what you're learning on the mat. You're moving in a moving meditation, and you get off the yoga mat and you're moving throughout the day in a moving meditation. Does it last? No. You might get off the mat and stump your toe out the window. But that's what you're learning on the mat. Bring your focus back. Same thing with your daily life. So, feet shoulder width apart, toes go up, so the toes, each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. Find that stability in the skeleton where the skeleton just stands. Become that stability. Mind is stable. Letting go of all thoughts. Letting go of the you. Letting go of a focuser or a watcher. And just become the watching, become the focusing. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, foreheads go into the knees. Get all the air out, all the air leaves. Left leg is back into a low lunge. And you're opening up, feeling opened, tapping into openness, inhaling. And then downward dog, exhale, get all the air out, pushing into the pose. Push as much as you can into the pose, get all the air out. Then inhale, upward dog. Inhale as much as you can. Everything's linking together. Exhale. Get all the air out, downward dog. Left foot is up between the hands, low lunge. Inhale slowly, opening up. And then standing forward bend, exhale, get all the air out, pull yourself in and down. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale. Turn palms out, push the air down and out. And then you're going to go to mountain pose. Remember, in mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, spread the toes, each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, neck is relaxed. And lengthen up, and let the skeleton stand as if you were just your skeleton. And tap into that stability that allows the skeleton to stand. Becoming that stability. Continue to watch yourself breathe. We're just going to stay here a little bit longer, so just watch yourself breathe. Let the you dissolve, the watcher dissolves, and become watching. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And that's it. So that is number 255. Whoa, almost fell back. I have to get all balanced and fall. So this is number 255 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. So I will see you tomorrow. Uh-oh. Get a phone call. So namaste, peace and love.